Great relic.
Okay, so what's the address here then?
42 South.
42 South Av CHQ. So what I'm doing here is I'm starting right from here. There's a counter in the upper right hand corner. I set that to 0. So now this will tell us how many feet in we are.
Leave the sink
Yeah.
on.
So here's our turn here now, where we go under the house. Okay. Now we go to clay.
19
is
and a
that
half.
clay or is that cast? 19 and a half. Oh, I thought, okay. Yeah, that's just a joint.
It's just
Well, there's where her sink
yeah.
ties in. You can turn that sink off. Uh-oh. We got an offset going the wrong way. I did catch on something. I knew it was right around 25 feet.
90 away, man? No. It's an offset. You might be able to get over there.
And I believe that might be where it was plugged. It was kind of sludgy. 25 feet from here. See this? The ends of the two pieces of pipe don't line up at this joint.
Yeah?
Do you see that?
No, that really
That's a
doesn't mean
lip.
anything to me.
So
Okay.
those pipe, you shouldn't be able to see that lip. So when that lip's in the way, it's going to grab a hold of stuff as it goes through there.
Let me get something. I can show you better. I got some educational tools.
Well, yeah, I just...
Oh yeah, that's a pretty big one too, isn't it?
So what? There's a
This.
little pipe and this is a big pipe?
They're not lining up
same
right.
size, so they're not
Mhm.
lined up. One's cocked. Like
See this little thing?
Yeah.
That's the lip. That's what's catching stuff.
And you've got water there, so that water is going up
Okay.
above the lip, so you probably got a good
So
offset of this much. So
what-
stuff was catching up on that. You
what
set
needs
it
to
about
be done
25
there
feet.
and was something just...
Hang on one second.
I don't even know what questions
What'd
to
you say?
ask.
What's that?
What did you say
I
about
said, hang on one second.
No.
Let's see if we can get past that
No.
and see if there's anything else.
Seriously, I don't even know what questions to ask anymore.
That's okay.
and who did that?
So basically, you
Yes,
got
you do.
pipe
Yes,
put together
yes,
like
yes.
this. And what's going on in this case is like this.
Okay. Okay.
So
Same
then
size pipes, but they're just
Yeah,
not matched
one-
up.
And
Right.
then it's flowing this way, so your
So, in the
fall
bottom
is
of the
this way.
pipe,
I
if
see
you
that
can
now.
see here,
Yeah.
you can
I
see the
it.
edge.
Yes.
And paper and stuff wants to tend to catch
It's
on
caught.
this.
Okay.
And this is plastic to plastic. So I'm wondering if that is a fault with Dave Jett's work. Because it's still plastic beyond that. And it used to be all cast under there. Now I can jump through it. Now here we're still in plastic. And now I'm making a turn.
You drop it pretty hard. There's another offset.
Okay.
That's cast or clay.
So I've got to think,
So the same thing's happening, like
Yep.
right there.
There we go.
but that one's not too bad.
It's clay, looks like.
Yeah. Okay, so there's not much clay coming out now.
So that's right where you're tied on, where you're outside of the other side of the house, and you got quite an offset there, and where they tied this connection right here, where
Okay. LW.
I wonder.
LW went.
I wonder
clear
if
plastic.
he used a Fernco or if he used a.
Probably a Fernco.
He should have used a mission band.
That's SD35 right
Yep.
there.
So this is Parker's work now. This is a problem right there. That's a piece of cast.
Yeah, that's a cast.
And
Our main's not cast.
this
Our
is
main's
where
plastic.
this is where I have trouble getting through
Yeah.
with my big blade. And that's only 38 feet.
So you still think that's underneath the house, maybe, or over just on the other side of the house? I can go get our wheel. You got a wheel on you or not? Because if I can measure from here across the front of the house, I can get you an idea of where that's coming out.
Okay, I got
Oh,
around
we
it.
got it. Now that doesn't look like clay. That's cast,
That's
right?
cast.
Plastic again. There's another offset.
Yeah, so what we got, we got cast, and then you got, why would somebody just drop 1 foot of plastic in?
Yeah.
And
So this is still pre-Parker stuff.
yeah,
Because Parker did SDR35 from the
okay, now
and
there's
then
some
there's
roots.
a chunk of root right
That's
there.
at 53 feet.
And that's a major issue there.
And this is where, yeah, you got roots here, that's for sure.
Take a look
But
at that.
my blade,
That pipe is completely flux solid right there.
well, you know what? I bet there's a hole in it because roots can't grow in through cast iron
Mhm.
unless there's a hole in it.
So that's all pre.
I'm wondering
That's
if
still before you get to this that's coming out that Parker tied onto, because that's all plastic to our main, which is plastic
This is all plastic.
from right here.
Right there. Okay.
let me go get my
It says
locator.
4-inch clay.
Let me go get my locator and see if I
SDR35.
53 feet. We got to be outside the house.
You think so?
Pretty sure we cleaned more than 53 feet out there, so I don't know why they're still there. I'm going with that.
Carla, you can come up a lot more.
I think you can move up a little bit if you want.
Yeah, you have several feet.
She's okay. She's off the street now.
Okay, thanks.
What the heck's going on here, ladies?
We wish we knew.
Oh, I thought you had it fixed when they did that thing right there.
Yeah, we thought it was fixed.
Like it's roots or something?
That's what we're gonna find out.
Oh, God. What is that?
Camera.
Oh. I can't even imagine this.
Yep.
Kind of like a fixture over here right now. Can you use your bathrooms and your showers?
Well, we have been some, but
Yeah.
then and we get an issue. So then we call somebody and they come back.
Has it been the same people every time? Or
Roto-Rooter, the plumbers, guys from the CD.
Oh, jeez. Well, if you get desperate, call me. I do have,
Facilities. Thank you.
Thank you.
That might happen.
Okay. I might pull up just a little bit more. This makes her
Yeah,
really nervous.
because they can get their stuff out.
Yeah, I just don't want them
first.
beating up my car any more than it already has been.
I think they'll be okay.
Okay. All right. I'll pull up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll stand.
Well, I got ticked off one time because there were 3 cars here, and everyone was, I got a car, and nobody wanted to pull up here. Everyone else had little cars. Believe it or not, this Cadillac that I've had for 10, 11 years, whatever it is, will pull all the way up there if it has to. But people get so nervous, and then their cars all beat at them now, like well ahead of time.
We used to get 4 cars.
Yeah, you could. You just have to know what you're doing.
And they won't sell it. They'll only sell us 2 passes. The first time that happened, she said, oh, you already have 2 passes sold for them. I said, we can get 4 cars already. But they'll only sell you 2. And I thought, well, then you're stupid. So we just,
Really, just do what you have to.
yeah, they talk about money.
Oh, I don't even want to hear about them squawking about money anymore. The stuff they have done this year and that transfer tax thing, it's ridiculous. If you sell property here,
Yeah.
you have to pay what they call a transfer tax. And it's like, somebody said it was 5%, but I'm sure that couldn't possibly be 5%, but you never know. And if you inherit some property here and you want to transfer the title to the heirs, transfer tax is triggered.
They're going to get you any way they can.
Oh, I'm so disgusted
Any
with this
way
institution.
they can. And they, once you're here and working, they pay tax. There are a lot of people who do that.
Yeah. And if you have a lot of money or not, nobody minds paying their fair share. Nobody minds paying the taxes. What we do mind is, like, for example, I paid 3 times for EV just to have my own. 3 times. Because I have 3 separate water supplies. But I really don't. I have 1 pipe. And, I could probably get a lawyer to give us crap about that. But then the institution just doubled down on other harassment.
Yeah, it doesn't pay.
No.
But it is not, and then they came up with some big tax.
No one can figure out about their game taxes.
No, and there, I think that if you go to people, one million,
No, and I heard it was awful.
I walked over that. I walked over it. Very quickly.
Well, pretty much everything is slowly attempted.
They actually put on the thing, so yeah, I'm working with it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not cool.
And what I'm getting is, even from really conservative, conservative liberals and Democrats, they're even getting a little bit fed up with the way it's so slanted. Because, you're here to see the whole picture. Or at least two.
They're not there anymore. You're right.
No, I know.
I'm trying to get them. They said that.
What if
You want a copy of that video? Okay, because
like Association of Balance
Yeah,
or something.
okay, I can airdrop it to you. Yeah, right.
They're trying to get.
I've not learned anything. I've been, go on.
Well, they have what?
Yeah, this is more than just roots, because I can't pass this spot with my blade.
Okay.
But I'm still really upset.
That's where you got stuck. And that's why they keep getting stuck at 65 feet?
Well, if this is 52, 53, we might as well call it, from where we measured, and it's only another 6 feet, so this line can't be any more than 60 feet long.
Oh, okay. So people are breaking through it.
Yeah. Can you get me a reg?
Yes.
Well, what else is there to do? We have to make sure. So, I got up to 152 pounds. And
Now?
no, I'm down to 170 now. But that's still too bad. I lost it in 2 months, and there wasn't enough fluid in my body to support me getting rid of the uric acid.
Where'd you find that?
Down in between our seats. Passenger, right between the driver and the passenger.
Cool. We didn't use one the other day, and we should have. Go get that guy. Maybe he wants to watch as we're pulling it back too.
You know what his name is, Danny?
Mike, I think.
No, I'm okay with it. But I'm worried.
You need to have a little extra weight on that because when you get older, I weigh 170. I weigh 100 pounds when I went to college. I was real thin, probably 1% my weight. But I feel like if I got really sick again, I need some reserves.
Yeah, you have to stay.
You want that little chair if you're going to be out here?
I don't know, Danny, do you want to sit on that chair?
Oh no, this is fine for
You're
me.
used to that little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You look kind of silly, but that's okay.
That's okay. You want a chair? You sure you don't want a chair?
Oh no, no,
Okay.
I'm fine. If I have a chair, then I got to lean over. I can't.
Oh, okay.
I like this because I keep my back straight.
Okay, all right. Thank you. I'll let you know if we need.
So we pull back.
Okay.
So you're in cast right now.
Yeah, so we're at 52 feet, 53. So it can't be more than a total of 60 to the main. But that is definitely not plastic.
That's quite offset.
And I'm going, we're coming back straight, you know, so we're on that same trajectory. Well, you don't suppose Parker put in cast, would he?
Why would he?
Yeah, I know.
We wouldn't approve that. We would say put an SDR.
Right. So now I'm at 45.
And like I told you, if Donnie made the map, that's a map. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
the champion of mapping.
All right.
And we would have approved it. We wouldn't have let him put it in there and tie on to something else random.
So at 40, basically 46 feet.
And he and Gordy installed that main, so they know
That's
it's 8-inch SDR 35.
the main, yeah. Now, so we have 7 feet of cast iron. And then we've got 1 foot of plastic.
That's weird.
And then we're back into cast again.
Or you comprehended all this.
I guess. This is what I do.
No, I know that, but I need to explain it to
Yes.
Jason.
Yeah, I can.
And there are no other lines coming into this.
Well then,
There's one place you had like a quick drop, and I couldn't tell if something.
well, where's the hole in the pipe that somebody said there was? Remember?
That was fixed.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 37 feet. We make that turn where we transition.
Yeah, and that's a
So
street 40 or not street 45, but it's a 45 that
Yeah.
we would use.
right?
And that's SDR 35, that green pipe. So
Now would that make, now we're only 37 feet, so I'm wondering if we're out of the house right here.
that's where it's out of the house.
Because you got that map.
Yep.
I'm
from
wondering
there
if that's
there
this turn.
too. Yeah.
Up this, that elbow
Yeah,
right
and that
there.
would make sense because it's
Yeah.
SDR for a little ways there.
Yep.
So that says it's 11.6 from that elbow to back to where it turns back in clay. Or back to the house. So
Okay.
that would maybe be 5-6 feet from that elbow.
Okay, so if we're at 37 right now, and it was 53, figure 60 to the pipe. So what's 60, 37 from 60?
37 from 60 is 23.
Yep.
Well, this says 22 feet 10 inches,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, well, that's from the corner of their house,
Mhm.
and we're out in here someplace.
Yeah.
What's this, Danny?
That's just, there's this little elbow here, 45, and then it goes into cast.
Okay.
So either park or put cast in, but like you say, you guys wouldn't have approved it.
Or what did they just replace from here to here? You know?
They might have just replaced a little section in your driveway,
Yeah.
not all the way to the street,
Yeah.
and that's what it needs.
You want me to go find his bill?
Sure.
Not bill. I might have it right here.
See, now this is SDR. This could be their work.
I mean, most
You know.
regular plumbing contractors don't put in SDR. It's guys that do street work that put in
Yeah.
SDR. They'd be using Schedule 40 or something like that in the house.
So if we come back here now and find, and there's
clay.
clay.
How
So
many feet was that? So where it starts at the clay, I'd say this is probably about 6 feet.
yeah,
If you go
33.
from-
We're at 33,
And
and
we're
we're
at
at 37.
37. So
27. No, my bad.
Well, here. Okay. Well, let's just do it right this way here. We're 33 right now. It's 33 and a half.
So it's only 4 feet.
So he only replaced 4 feet of pipe.
Here's Parks. Oh, no.
4-inch vertical, 4-inch L. He says that he used 4 4-inch Fernco fittings, 2 4-inch L's, 1 4-inch SDR 35. So that must be, he's talking a length in stone. Yeah.
So he only put in 4 feet of pipe.
He only put in 4 feet of pipe. And there's how many freaking things.
And yeah. That wouldn't be 4 Ferncos.
No. Unless was there another section at SDR 35? Maybe closer to the main there's another section, but we didn't record it on this map.
Well, if he replaced only 4 feet of pipe,
Now, here's another.
that'd be under her driveway, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he charged for topsoil, seed, and fertilizer. So we're in the original clay now. Now here, you got a crack in that clay. See that on the
Yeah.
bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I didn't notice that on the way out.
Yeah, so that's all our stuff in the street. It's just showing.
Oh, okay.
And then-
I didn't know if that would be.
And now we're in PVC. So we got to be back under the house now.
So saying it, Dan, that the typical plumbing contractor, they use PVC, they use Schedule 40. When you see green, that's usually sewer guys like us, like guys that dig up your lateral and fix the lateral part of it. Once it gets into your house,
Yeah,
that's when you
that's
typically
all right.
use Schedule 40. SDR 35 has a higher crush rating, can deal with more weight.
That
If
little
you're driving
offset may
over-
not.
In a
like
driveway.
in a driveway,
Okay.
something like that. So when you see green, you know that's SDR 35.
That's where you're.
SDR 35 is the stronger?
It's
You
the
have
strong-
a-
Yep.
Oh, that must be your first floor toilet drop right there.
Because somebody, I forget,
Flush
was
your.
wondering if.
Would you
there-
flush your first floor toilet?
If there was
Yeah, I have the water
pipe
turned off.
Yeah, but just flush the
Flushed it
first floor all you
under
can.
the
Turn the water
driveway.
back on to flush it?
Oh yeah, if you had to fill the tank.
Well, we didn't get all the way to the main.
Okay, yeah,
because
you can
that
do
big
that.
ball of roots.
I think it-
But that tells you that cast is cracked somewhere all the
Well,
way
how are we
towards.
going to get the roots out of there?
When they replace it,
Oh,
okay.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, because I just don't understand the topsoil and seed and fertilizer.
No, I don't either. And it's just.
You mean on a driveway?
Well, yeah, and they were on the edge of the road. You know, if they tied into our Y, they would have been on the edge of the road. But I don't understand why. What makes me question it is Donnie would have made a map based off of what they had laying there when he went, looked at it, approved it. Anytime anybody messes with a lateral, it's really technically yours, but we still approve the job. We don't want 90s in there because then it backs up and we're getting calls on it. So but when it comes to them tapping onto the main, that's big.
Yeah.
And we make maps of this stuff. And it's just odd to me that I don't know if they, I don't know.
I'm misleading one word.
So that your sewer lateral is your sewer line coming out of your house to the main.
Okay.
So
Yep.
this is still
That's your
internal.
that's your first floor toilet tank right there.
This we would call your internal.
So verifying a toilet on this proves that we are indeed, it didn't pick up some other line
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yep. I mean, we deal with Leroy frequently. I would hate to think that he went and did some shit and
Well, it's just an
I would hate.
Leroy
I don't want. He doesn't work all over the place here. I have had issues with him.
Okay, how was that?
But
That was fine.
we saw it.
And how's this, how about,
I only talked to them just a handful of times.
how about you, Dan, on quality mechanical?
Oh, Dave's, he's a good
Oh,
guy.
Dave,
Dave Jett.
I do know.
Dave Jett.
Yeah, he's
I
good.
do.
He's good.
Not after, for whatever reason, when you were saying it, I wasn't associating that with quality, but
Now,
Dave
if you
with
want,
quality, I do
if
know.
you want downright excellence, I highly recommend Circle Mechanical.
Circle Mechanical. And that's.
They have a.
That's a plumber?
Yep, that's a plumbing, excavating, heating, air conditioning. He's got guys that specialize
Okay.
in heating and air, but then he's also got guys that specialize in plumbing.
But
They've
he-
got all their own
he
equipment.
would use them instead of Dave Jett.
They're a good all-around plumber. I mean, Dave can kind of be hard to get a hold of sometimes.
I agree that anytime he's probably works pretty quickly.
I gotta figure something out with Danny. That bottled water's coming through. So, I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright. You want me, should I take the 55 back?
Yeah, if you can.
Okay.